Today, we are going to dive into a completely different way of thinking about professional networking. We all use the big one, we all know the name, but what if its entire foundation is, well, broken? And what if the fix isn't just another website, but a totally new idea? So let's start with the number 900 million. Just let that sink in for a second. That's how massive LinkedIn is. It's the default, the place we all go. It's this gigantic map of who we are, what we do, and who we know. For finding people, it is the absolute, undisputed king. But here's the catch, and it's a big one. LinkedIn is amazing, just incredible for that one thing, finding people. It's a directory on steroids. But the second you try to take that next step, the moment you actually want to do business, the platform just walks away. It's like it points you in the right direction and then says, all right, you're on your own from here. Good luck. So here's our roadmap for digging into this new vision, which is called InkedIn. First, we'll talk about LinkedIn's broken promise. Then, we're going to get into this wild idea of a network being a language. We'll see how it handles identity and connection, how it actually helps you close deals, how it tackles that massive network effect problem, and finally, what kind of new economy this could all create. Okay, let's kick things off with part one, LinkedIn's broken promise. We're going to really explore that huge gap between finding someone and actually, getting business done. I mean, if you strip away all the articles, the posts, the congrats on the new job stuff, what does LinkedIn really do? Two things. It helps you find people, and it gives you a way to message them. And that's basically it. The whole part about doing business, the contracts, the verification, the payments, that entire layer is just missing. And this right here, this is the deepest flaw in the whole system. A LinkedIn profile, it's not proof of anything. It's just a claim. I can go into my profile right now and type Chief Rocket Scientist, and boom, that's what it says. There is absolutely no built-in way to turn what I say I am into what I can prove I am. So that's the problem space. Pretty big, right? Now let's get to the solution. And this is where we have to start thinking really differently. This isn't about just building a better website. It's about completely changing the rules for how these networks even get built. So your first thought is probably, okay, so we just need a LinkedIn killer, right? A better app, a better website that we all switch to. But that's thinking in the old way, inside the old box. This one quote just nails the whole shift in thinking. The source material says it perfectly. LinkedIn is not a product. It is a language. It's not a destination you go to. It's a protocol, a standard that we can all adopt and, well, speak. Let's just put these two ideas side by side. A platform like LinkedIn is a central hub. It has one giant database, you have to sign up, and one company owns the whole thing. A language or a protocol is totally different. Think about email. Nobody owns email. It's just a standard. We all use different apps, Gmail, Outlook, whatever, but they all speak the same language. That's the leap we're talking about here. Okay, so it's a language. That sounds cool, but what does it actually mean for things we do every day, like managing our professional identity or finding someone new to work with? Let's get into the nuts and bolts. First off, your identity gets a complete makeover. You go from having this one public webpage full of things you wrote about yourself to having a private bundle of verifiable credentials. Think of it like a digital wallet. And each credential in there is cryptographically signed by the place that issued it. Your university signs your degree. Your old boss signs your proof of employment. It's a total shift from claims to actual verifiable proof. And this means finding people gets turned completely on its head. A recruiter can't just search a database and find you anymore. Instead, their software has to present its credentials, who they are, what company they're with. And then your software checks that against a set of rules you've created. You might say, I only want to be found by Series A startups in Europe. Consent isn't something you click on later. It's baked in from the very start. The power moves from the platform back to you. And this right here, this is where it all comes together. This is the killer app. The ability to go smoothly from, oh, this person looks interesting, to, okay, the deal is signed and we're working together. So just look at this workflow. You find each other through that consent-based search. Then, your software agents instantly create a private, temporary digital space just for this one deal. Your credentials get checked, the contract terms are locked in, and as you hit your project milestones, payments just happen automatically. And when it's all done, the whole setup vanishes, leaving behind nothing but the cryptographic proof that the deal happened. It's one clean, automated flow. What this really does is it changes what reputation even means. You know those LinkedIn endorsements? They're basically social gossip. It's one click, no proof, no skin in the game. But an InkedIn receipt, that is hard, cryptographic evidence that you got paid for successfully completing a job. One is a rumor that you're good at something, the other is a signed receipt that proves it.
All right, let's tackle the giant elephant in the room. How could any news system, any new idea possibly get off the ground when LinkedIn has, almost 1 billion users? It's that classic chicken and egg problem that kills almost every new social network.
And the two biggest mountains to climb are, one, the cold start problem. What about a new graduate who has zero connections, zero history? And two, what about the content? Let's be honest, a lot of us just scroll the LinkedIn feed. How do you replace that? And here's where the model gets really clever. It turns these problems into new business opportunities. For that new grad, you'll have professional agencies. They can assess the graduate skills, check out their portfolio, and then issue what's called a vouching credential. They are essentially lending their reputation to the newcomer, making them instantly visible to companies who already trust that agency's judgment. And the content feed? The same logic applies. Instead of one single algorithm from one company trying to guess what you want to see, you get a whole market of publicists. These are human curators, experts in their fields. You don't have a feed, you subscribe to the curators you trust. The game shifts from chasing clicks to rewarding actual quality and judgment. So when you piece all of this together, you see it's not just a new kind of network. It's the blueprint for a whole new professional economy. One where value doesn't just flow to the top, to the platform owner, but stays with the people actually doing the work. This table really just lays it all out. In the LinkedIn model, the goal is to own the network and charge rent for access. In the InkedIn model, value is just exchanged directly between people. The way you make money isn't by being a gatekeeper, but by providing real, valuable services, like being a great talent scout or a trusted content curator. And all those middlemen for contracts and payments, they get replaced by one efficient, automated flow. You could probably boil this whole entire idea down to one simple, incredibly powerful sentence. LinkedIn links you in. InkedIn inks the deal. And that really leaves us with one big question to chew on as we think about the future. Is our professional life going to be defined by a single destination, a walled garden that we all have to log into? Or is it going to be defined by a common language that we all learn to speak, giving us the freedom to connect and create value wherever we want?